As far as like quarantine goes and stockpiling stuff, very early on in 2020, people were stockpiling toilet roll, and it just caused like a whole load of mess for like supermarkets and stuff. Like, you know, people were preparing for a lockdown and a quarantine because I don't know about you, but this is my first pandemic and I've never lived through one before.
Yeah, personally, I've had my own, but that was just me being infectious generally. Gross.
But yeah, we all get ill from time to time, but COVID-19 is a global pandemic like to which we've never seen before, and as we're adapting to the many changes around getting through the other side of it, as vaccines take on average between 2 to 4 years to create and be successful and actually roll out around the world. We're still in the very early stages of dealing with this virus. One woman who seems to have it all her locked down is this lady right here. So if you need to pause it at any time, just to have a quick sidebar, then let me know.
Whilst the world is experiencing a stockpiling frenzy of toilet tissue, cleaning products and hand sanitizers, with supermarkets and stores selling out and online retailers stocking products for as much as £500 for extortionate prices, knowing that people are so desperate to get their hands on them, I have found a free and alternative method. That is to stockpile semen.
In fucking ice trays,
Not even covered, just like
every
out there,
piece of fresh produce,
touching all your frozen pieces.
Oh, just like the cum vapors, just like seeping out into your freezer.
As close to
See a
production as
doctor.
possible.
There shouldn't be really
cum vapors.
However, if you are looking to have this at a later time, you can store it in the fridge for 24 hours.
To have this at a later
storage, I would recommend freezing semen
Hang on, she said
in ice cube trays.
She said later time, and then it was like, oh, you can store it for 24. It's good for 24 hours. So like the later time is just the next day. So the turnaround on her, like, how is she getting so much?
Good for what? Good for what?
All right, well let's.
The average quantity of semen produced is around a teaspoon at a time, so it fits perfectly into an ice cube portion. This can be added to cold drinks, smoothies if you wish to disguise the taste, or even consumed as an ice cube, much like you would an ice lolly.
Oh, like fucking whiskey over jizzy ice.
Viscosity and texture. It's no longer white and thick, but becomes watery and clear. As long as you store it safely, either in the fridge for 24 hours or the freezer thereafter, it is safe for consumption. Seeing as there is no dairy or animal produce in this,
is it though?
Suitable.
Can we just, is it vegan friendly?
Yeah, no,
because I feel like that's not at all what being vegan's about. It's a biological
liquid. Well, yeah, it's bodily fluid. Yeah.
Like, people are always talking in wild statements about
that's not vegan. That's not vegan.
No, if you're gonna drink cow's milk, you might as well. You wouldn't just milk a man, would you?
Well, there you go. That's it.
She's saying she would.
There you go.
She does. She clearly does.
But because isn't the whole vegan thing, and I'm not like any kind of like vegan. I'm not knowledgeable, that kind of thing. Anyway, I've seen there's like a lot of like memeable stuff. There's like a series on YouTube. We should do a video on. There's these series of like they get like 6 people in a room. One of them's not vegan, and they have to like guess which one of them. So they do like rounds of like questions and stuff, quick fire rounds, and then testing each other's knowledge on like their lifestyle and stuff as a vegan person. And there's this one woman that she's like quite militantly vegan, and she's just going around just shooting everybody down like that's not vegan, and she's like a super vegan, and I'm like if you're gonna be vegan and get people in, like cast your net wide and educate people in a way instead of just belittling people from your soapbox. Yeah, absolutely.
My issue with people like that is that's not who I see as vegan. For me, that's not, vegan people aren't militant vegans.
Yeah.
Vegan people are you and me and other people in the world who just eat vegan food for various reasons, not necessarily just to be shouting at people for what they're doing with their lives. And when people like that
the preachy along, kind of like punching down because it's like I'm the ultimate vegan and get on my level people. Kind of thing.
That I have an issue with that, but also don't think that that's representative of 80%.
So like that small percentage of people that do spoil it for the rest. Like they're the people, those extreme personalities that stand out and that they're easy to kind of point out and go, oh, look at this, like I've just said then, I just pitched to you this episode where one of these soapbox vegans. Like the last boss of the vegans is punching down on the people around her to try and weed out, because one of them isn't vegan, so she's kind of like going super hard on her and everybody. It does seem like something really difficult as a discipline to have.
Honestly,
it seems really difficult. It just seems really hard to.
As someone who's lived predominantly vegan just for the sake of doing something that's a bit better for the environment and better for ethics and things like that. Yeah. I'm not fully vegan, never have been fully vegan, never will be probably. I do eat meat sometimes, I do eat like predominantly vegetarian if I'm not eating meat, but I'm never not eating meat because I've stopped eating meat. Yeah. I just think it's easy to be vegan now, so why not? If it's a
there are more options, compared to like a few years ago where there was like very limited things. Maybe 1 or 2 things on a menu at a restaurant, or the supermarket's only stocking certain things. I think as more and more people lean into it, it has become more accessible and practical to be a vegan now compared to how it was like 10 years ago maybe.
Definitely. I think, was it last year that we had the biggest kind of boom of veganuary where shops all started stocking endless, infinite amounts of vegan alternatives, but also not just alternatives, because that was the big thing for years, was that everything was some sort of imitation of. Yeah. It was like
bacon.
Bacon. This tastes like chicken. This tastes like, it doesn't. It's not gonna. Yeah. Stop needing things to be some form of like weird
stop making
imitation.
puns. Yeah, stop making puns out of stuff that.
Unless it's
of the meat
the
you used to
vegetarian
consume.
butcher Little Willies, because that's a funny pun. Just saying.
Little Willies.
Little Willies.
So, do you want to watch a bit more Tracy Kiss?
Yeah,
Get some more. Okay.
For vegans. Each portion of semen, a teaspoon at a time, contains over 200 vitamins and minerals, which help to boost the body's natural immune system. It is nature's very own multivitamin for free. It's also a natural antidepressant, helps to relax you and helps you to sleep better at night. Studies in the Netherlands have also found that mothers who consume semen whilst pregnant have a higher immune system and their babies are healthier. This is something that we can all stockpile at home, especially during quarantine. I would recommend either seeking your partner or a male associate a healthy, active lifestyle. I understand that consuming semen may not be to everybody's taste. So how can we keep ourselves safe and practice safe hygiene? Top tips include showering daily, washing your hands before eating and preparing food, wash your hands before inserting contact lenses or performing any other activity.
Is this got anything to do with the spunk she's been keeping in the freezer, or is this just general? Okay.
Coronavirus.
Okay, I think we're done with that.
So I am not disputing the claims that she makes.
Yeah, because we don't know the science, but I don't think she knows all of the science herself.
Yeah,
there's probably some stuff she's saying that's not, like, legit.
I mean, like, there's going to be, there's going to be vitamins, minerals, various beneficial things in there, because it is essentially a person soup.
Well, yeah.
It's meant to make a person, so you're going to need all of those building
millions
blocks.
Of swimmers in there.
But at the same time, ingesting it is just going to destroy a whole lot of that, surely. So I don't think that that's the best way, is all I'm saying. As a layperson, I don't think that that's the best way to get all of those vitamins and minerals. Also, it's unhygienic. It just is. Asking your mate or an associate.
I mean, like, nobody goes to a field and milks a cow directly from the source, do they? Like, she's just blowing dudes and then, like, that, she's not going to freeze it, or she's just going to, like, I don't know, like, it doesn't come out pre-cubed.
That's the point. She asks. It comes in a cup, I assume.
I think,
she cubes it herself. You get a teaspoon, she said. You get a teaspoon, so you then take the teaspoon of matter and put it in the perfectly sized ice cube.
Matter? Well, probably scientific approach to it.
It's an amalgamation of the words man batter.
Spunk cube.
Milady.
Yeah, that's enough from Tracy Kiss for now. I think that's it, I think we're done there. So that was Closing Tabs. Thanks for checking that out. Thanks so much for Dev for joining us for the episode. And I've been planning on filming something together, like be it like a podcast. I don't know if this is going to be like in a podcast format or not. It's just going to be another episode on the channel. I don't want to do anything like overly complicated on the channel. Just keep it nice and simple. Digestible content for everyone. But if you want to see some more original content from Analogue Digital, please hit subscribe. It does help the channel out if you just engage with it. Give us a thumbs up or a comment or whatever else. There are plenty of other videos on the channel as well, but if you want to check those out, feel free, and I'll see you in the next one.
Bye guys.